In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent. Assalamu alaikum to everyone and very good morning to all of my dear students. I hope that you all in good health. Well, students, I'm your teacher of subject English. So let's start today's lecture. Let me tell you about day and date first. So today is 10 of December 2020 and day is Thursday. Okay, today is 10 and the day is Thursday. Let's move ahead to start the topic of today's lecture. And the topic of today's lecture is MCQs and short question answered. It means that today we are going to do the MCQs and short question answer which are related to the unit number 6, which is the story of Dr. Dolittle. Here you go, you can see the story of Dr. Dolittle. So everyone please recall the whole theme of this unit, because so that you can let know about the MCQs easily and the short question answer as well. So let me tell you a brief theme of this unit. Actually this story comprises on the main character, which is Dr. Dolittle, who is called MD. MD means a person who has who well known about the doctory profession and who is a proper doctor. Okay, I'm so sorry. If you recall the whole theme of the story, so you will let know that Dr. Dolittle, who is basically a doctor of the people, but he loves to have the pets. He has a lot of animals in his home, which is a very huge home, and he's living with his sister, whose name is Sarah Dolittle, and who is actually the housekeeper of his house. But she's always been grumbling to the Dr. Dolittle because of those animals, because they make every time mess in the home. That's why she doesn't want these animals to have in the home more and more. And finally, if you see, the cats meet man who visited to the Dr. Dolittle, and he suggested to the Dr. Dolittle to become a vet instead of the people doctor. Okay, and finally the parrot suggested the same, and he said that I will tell you the language of the birds, and you have to note down the language of the birds in your butcher's book. Okay, and the Dr. Dolittle actually did the very same, and he became finally a very famous vet. Okay, means became the doctor of the animals. Okay, so let's move to the MCQs first, which is given on your booklet. So everyone please, dear students, put the date on your booklets as well. Number one is that Dr. Dolittle lived with his dash. So Dr. Dolittle lived with his sister is the right answer. Number two, you can see here, he wrote birds ABC in his dash book, butcher's book, killer's book, fighters or winners. So the correct answer is butcher's book. Number three is he liked the animals better than the dash people. He liked the animals better than the best people, यानी कि उससे animals ज़्यादा पसंद थे. ठीक है. The dash gave Dr. Dolittle the idea to become an animal doctor. ठीक है. किसने आइडिया दिया था? द पैरट, फ्रेंड, मदर और सिस्टर. हु गेव द आइडिया? द पैरट गेव Dr. Dolittle the idea to become an animal doctor. Okay. Number fifth, you can see here, Dr. Dolittle became poor because he got more and more money, patients, animals, friend. So वो क्यों poor हो गया था? Because he got more and more animals. Okay. Number six, you can see here, the name of Dr. Dolittle's sister was Alina Dolittle, Virginia Dolittle, Sarah Dolittle, Anna Dolittle. So the correct answer is Sarah Dolittle. And the name of Dr. Dolittle's sister was Sarah Dolittle. Number seven is he lived with many kinds of dash at one home. So he lived with many kinds of animals, wives, sisters, aunts, and the correct answer is animals. He lived with many kinds of animals at one home. Okay, now let's move to the short question answers. Here we can see who followed Dr. Dolittle, यानी कि डॉक्टर डूलिटल को किसने फॉलो किया था? द डॉग्स, चिल्ड्रन एंड इवन द क्रोज फॉलोड डॉक्टर डूलिटल, यानी कि डॉग्स जो थे बच्चे, और हालांकि एंड इवन और हत्ता के जो क्रोज कौवे थे फॉलोड डॉक्टर डूलिटल, वो डॉक्टर डूलिटल को फॉलो करते थे. Did Dr. Dolittle live alone? क्या डॉक्टर डूलिटल अकेले रहते थे? सो नो कोमा, ही लिव्ड विद हिज सिस्टर सारा डूलिटल, वो रहते थे अपनी सिस्टर सारा डूलिटल के साथ, ठीक है। नंबर 3 क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट डिड डॉक्टर डूलिटल राइट इन हिज बुचर्स बुक? डॉक्टर डूलिटल ने अपनी बुचर बुक में क्या लिखा था? डॉक्टर डूलिटल रोट बर्ड्स ए बी सी, यानी कि इन्वर्टेड कॉमर्स, बर्ड्स ए बी सी लिखी थी इन हिज बुचर्स बुक, अपनी बुचर बुक में, ठीक है। नंबर 4 क्वेश्चन इज दैट you can see here, what did Dr. Dolittle have to say about the best people? Dr. Dolittle को क्या कहना पड़ा था about the best people? So Dr. Dolittle said, Dr. Dolittle ने कहा that he liked the animals better than the best people, कि उसे जो है एनिमल्स ज़्यादा पसंद है बेस्ट पीपल के निस्बत, ठीक है। नंबर 5 इज़ हु गेव डॉक्टर डूलिटल द आइडिया टू बिकम एन एनिमल डॉक्टर? किसने आइडिया दिया था कि वो एनिमल का डॉक्टर बन जाए? सो द कैट्स मीट मैन गेव डॉक्टर डूलिटल द आइडिया टू बिकम एन एनिमल डॉक्टर। एक्चुअली बेसिकली कैट्स मीट मैन हु गेव द आइडिया to become an doctor, to become an vet, means to become an animal doctor instead of the doctor of people. And then who encouraged Dr. Dolittle? Parrot encouraged, because the parrot was listening the whole conversation of the cat's meat man, and he encouraged Dr. Dolittle that he is the man who suggested you very perfectly, and you must be the vet instead of the doctor of the best people, ठीक है। and then the parrot start to telling him the language of birds and said that I am going to tell you the whole words of the birds which they use with each other and with the people as well. And then parrot start to tell the words along with the translation of this, and the Dr. Dolittle started to write down or note down on his butcher's book, and finally he succeeded to become the vet, okay. He succeeded to become to become a doctor of animals instead of the doctor of people, okay. So here you go, students. That's all for today's lecture. The homework is that do question answers on booklet, and you have to do one thing more. First of all write and put the circle on the correct MCQs. When you complete your MCQs, then come to the next page, which is short question answer, the questions which are already written on your booklet. Now you have to complete the given lines with the answer which I just told you, okay. So that's all for today's lecture. I hope that you enjoyed your lecture. Please do your work very neat and clean. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.